Hello, all the wonderful souls out there. This is Alexandra speaking. I hope you are well. Today I'm going to make a hero's journey spread. The concept by Xiaorong, I think. I know this concept through Magdalena, Wolf of Coins. Thank you very much, Magdalena, for sharing this with all your viewers. I absolutely love this spread. I know Magdalena knows it from Mnomqua blog, and there I can see that the copyright belongs to Xiaorong. So this is the original author of this spread. I use it also for individual work, but this autumn, I want to make 4 spreads for 4 elements. We are all the mixture of elements, so I think many of you will find traces and pieces of your journey in all the spreads, all the elements. But of course you can choose one that suits you best. These stories are really, really interesting, so I hope you're gonna enjoy. So there's gonna be 4 spreads, one for air. I will start with air because we are in Libra season. Then I will commence with water, then fire, and finally earth. This is a limited time spread, I think, although I believe that whenever you watch the spread, it's good for you if it resonates. But generally I wanted it to be for next few months, let's say 3 months. Let's say it's for autumn and perhaps also midwinter season. But not longer, definitely not longer. And not shorter. I don't think it's a short time reading. I think it's for a few months. All right. So choose your element or choose all elements you want, and let's begin. Hello to all the wonderful souls out there. This is the 4th and final reading in my Hero's Journey series. We already have 3 elements, which is air, water, and fire. And now the final element, which is earth. So, what does it come down to, in a way? Let us shuffle a little. This is one of the decks I'm gonna use. It's called Modern Spellcaster Tarot, and it seems very earthy to me. I like to use it to everything that's connected with things material. All right. So the first position is the hero. Who do you start as? Who are you at the beginning of the journey? Who are you at the beginning of the journey? Hero's journey through earth element. The second position will tell us what is your conscious purpose. What is the quest of our hero? What is our quest in this element? Then we move to more difficult and darker aspects of the journey, and first, what may arrive even before we begin is the refusal of the call. So what's the refusal of the call? Why are you afraid to follow what you want, what you desire, what your heart is asking you to do? Why do you want to perhaps retreat or not even start? The 4th position is our guide. Everyone needs a guide in a way. Well, the guide is someone or something that helps us in a journey. So what's the guide in hero's journey through element of earth? That's gonna be the guide. You can hear my dogs eating and drinking water in the background. The fifth card, not this. It's not the right deck for the fifth position. The fifth position is Road of Trials. So what are the obstacles? What do you have to learn? What are the lessons on a journey? What do we need to go through on our journey? What do we need to go through? Great. The sixth position is called the Dragon, and this is the greatest obstacle on our way. What is the greatest obstacle to overcome on the way? It's funny how sometimes these obstacles are not dreadful things at all. They are just parts of life that we often are not ready to pull into our life. Sometimes we deprive ourselves from best things, and this may be the dragon. The final dark position is called Death. What do you leave? What do you leave behind on the journey? What needs to die? What needs to be left behind on the journey? And now back to this deck. The eighth position is going to tell us what's the wisdom, what's the power that you take back with you from the journey. I can't remember the title of the position, but it doesn't matter. I remember the sense. What is this power, this strength, this new knowledge that you bring with you? The ninth card is called the Boon, and it's something that you take back with you and you can share it with others. Some kind of a prize that you can share with your community, with those that are close to you. And the final position is the hero returned. So who are you at the end of the journey? You come back to your home, but you come back as someone different. And that's perhaps the most interesting thing in a journey. How we change. Earth element speaking. All right, so now the spread is ready to be discovered. Let's see. The hero. Oh, poor hero, very much in this earth element, 5 of Pentacles. So you begin as someone deprived, as I said, someone in a state of lack. And this may be lack of any kind. It may consider your body, your health, how do you feel. It may consider your financial status, financial situation, material situation, but also the way you cope with material world. There may be a feeling that you don't really get on well with that. There is also a question of how do we perceive resources in the world? The world is a place full of resources. There's endless abundance for everyone if we look at it in a proper way. This card indicates that something is not clicking in the way our hero begins the journey. There is a lack of something. Perhaps your perspective is skewed in a way that enables you to see how much there is all around you, how much beautiful stuff you have around you and how much beautiful stuff you have within you already. Because the abundance is here already. You just don't see it probably. So that's the hero starting the journey. Okay, let's see. What's the purpose? What's the conscious purpose? What's the quest? The tower. So, to destroy everything which is now, which exists now, and which is too small for us. There is the feeling of being trapped, imprisoned in the tower. And the lightning strikes, not to kill us. That's the most beautiful thing about this card. I love tower, actually. It's a sudden shift that pulls us, perhaps in a brutal manner, but it's necessary, that pulls us on the right track. So this is the conscious purpose, to kind of pull yourself out of some kind of unhealthy situation, I feel. Perhaps the situation of a perceived lack. You don't want to dwell in it anymore, in this feeling that there is not enough, that I'm not going to make it, that help isn't available. This is all to be destroyed, and you are going to be offered a new life and a new hope. Because the tower, it isn't a deadly energy. As I said, it can be brutal, it can be unexpected. It can be very, very sudden and even painful. But the true nature of tower is liberation from constraints. So that's a very brave quest, I would say, because you know it's not going to be easy. You know that the quest is on the verge of being very, very dangerous. Still, you want to do this because this is in your consciousness. All right. I like it so far. It's very dynamic. The refusal of the call. Two of Wands. Which way to go? Which path would I choose? I know my goal, but I don't know which way to go. Which way is the best one for me? So there may be the notion of procrastination present. I'm gonna decide in the future, but not now. Right now I'm counting my options. I'm wondering. I'm looking at many different ways to go. And really, I'm not able to make a decision. Thus. So, I can stay in a place where I am and where I don't want to be. I want to move, but I don't know how. Which one to choose? I'm blocked here. So this is the refusal. Perhaps the feeling that I need to know the best way to start, which is obviously not true. You don't need to know the best way. Any way is better than no way. Okay. Guide. Who's gonna guide us through Earth element? Wow, Spirit Fox. It appeared yesterday to me. It doesn't happen very often. Look. Trust your talents in changing times. Let us see. Spirit Fox. Where are you, Spirit Fox? These are guardians. I think he's in first. First chapter. So stay alert as change is in the air. Yeah, and you know it because the change is what you want. There wouldn't be a tower here if you didn't want it. But there is a call here to really trust yourself and to really not diminish who you are. The way you are is perfect for the quest, believe me. And what it says, the energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. Yeah! You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge. But be open to shifts occurring, because they really are the answers to your prayers and to your heart's call. I feel that. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. So I feel for many of us, it may be about the treasures that we have already inside of us, but we never dare to show them to the world. This may be the shift you need to finally believe that you have all that you need to show it to the world. You don't need anything else. So Spirit is showing you this, Spirit Fox. Thank you, Spirit Fox, for being our guide here. Let us see, what's the road of trials? The lessons we need to learn. The King of Pentacles. Look what he's having. A chest full of I don't know what, but I'm sure it's a treasure. So what do we need to learn is that we have that chest. We really have the treasure. We already have it. You may not believe it, and that's why it's so difficult. Because you were told that you are unworthy, that you are worthless. Many of us have difficult experiences from the past where we were not appreciated. And now the inner critic is repeating all those harsh words that we were told in the future, but we don't need to do that. I would say that instead, let's call ourselves King of Pentacles. I am the master of the treasure. This is mine. I am to decide what to do with it. But I don't deny myself of the worth of this. Look at the difference. Here you have nothing. You begin with nothing. So it seems, but it's not true. It's not true. You possess the treasure. And now is the time, perhaps, to open the chest. See for yourself. It is here. It is real. It's been here all the time. Oh, earth element. Great element, really. So, it's definitely about manifestation of what you perhaps don't believe that you have it, or you doubt. There are doubts here. Do I really have it? Oh, yes, you do. You are King of Pentacles. It's already built and ready to be revealed. All right. Let's see. What's the dragon? The greatest obstacle to overcome. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Oh, this may be tiring. You may be tired. Just like that. I love that the butterfly here represents thighs. Thighs, is that? No, I'm not sure. Sorry, I need to check the name. Pelvic bones? Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are pelvic bones. Let me check it. Yeah, I was right. So, this is a very important place in our body. The center. The treasure chest where new life is born and is being carried for several months. This is also the place where our center is connected with our vehicle, our legs. This is where the first and second chakra are situated also. So it's about passion, and it's about expression of passion. It is about the way you ground yourself, the way you feel sure and secure in the world, the way you trust the divine. And sacral chakra is about being able to express, to let new things be born, to be creative. And because this is 10, there may be a difficult point on that journey where you are tired, when it doesn't come out as easily as you would have wished, when you need to have a lot on your plate. But 10 is also about, 10 of Wands is also about being able to take all that experience that you have and weave it into the fabric of your life without it being a burden anymore. It is here to strengthen you. It is here to make you more intricate, more refined, more complicated, more beautiful. It doesn't have to be a burden. It's just a resolution of experience of some kind. And it doesn't, I'm not saying it needs to be dissolved. Not like that. But you don't have to carry it. You can give it to the world. That's why it's 10. It needs to be freed, I think. Like in the tower. But you may be tired, yeah. It may be overwhelming. So that's the dragon. And you need to stand your ground with the dragon. Just keep on doing things. Okay? Whew. Okay, let's see. Number 7, death. What you have to leave behind. The Empress. That's interesting, because she speaks about creativity and fertility. It's funny how artistic this reading seems to me. What I feel here is that what you need to leave behind is the notion that you can be Empress all the time. This is some kind of archetype of a mother, of someone who supports life and who creates and creates and creates over and over again. What I think, what I feel we need to leave behind is this idea that it can be everlasting, whilst the truth is it's cyclical. It comes in cycles. It comes and goes. Creativity comes and goes. There are times when it's overwhelming and we just can't do that anymore. And it doesn't mean that we turn back to the point where we have nothing or we are in luck. The truth is we are still King of Pentacles, but it doesn't, the chest doesn't have to be open all the time. And the treasure doesn't have to work all the time. It's not about work yourself to death. It's not about being pregnant over and over again. Perhaps some of you have that experience of motherhood in your life. And I know it plays in many different ways, but generally, if you are mother, in a short period of time, over and over again, you become exhausted. Of course, it is beautiful and new beings are being born. But still, what about you? You also need time to regenerate. And perhaps that's why if a woman breastfeeds, she's not able to get pregnant again. I know there are exceptions, of course, they happen, but generally it works this way. The creativity is blocked for a period of time in order to let this new life to get stronger. That's one thing. And another thing is to let the organism of the bearer to come back to balance. So that's what I talk about when I speak about cycles. Also, creativity comes in cycles. You don't need to represent, to be an impersonification of archetype, because archetype is what it is. It's archetype. And we are human beings. We work in a different way. You can be the embodiment of Empress for a time. And then you can express something different, perhaps. And it's revealing, and it's relieving, for me at least. Okay. Great reading so far. I like it. Let us see. Number 8, new knowledge. What new wisdom and power you will obtain on your journey. 8 of Wands. Huh. 8 of Wands is very much about space and time and proper timing in space and time. It's a very quick move, quick reaction to things. I always see an archer ready to make a swift move. And to release arrow in a very specific moment, also knowing the movement of air, the movement of the goal, and the capability of their own body. So if I would to synthesize this, I would say the new wisdom is about being able to act and react on point in a proper moment without hesitation. Look, this is the question and this is the answer. 2 of Wands, hesitating, which way to go, when to start. 8 of Wands, start when you feel it. Do it when you feel is the best moment to start. Swiftness. Some energies and some possibilities are fleeting and we need to act on point. That's the lesson here. Don't wait when your heart is calling you. Okay? A boon, what you will take back with you to share with others. 9 of Wands. This is, for me, this is a feeling of unstoppability, being unstoppable, being so loyal to the cause that nothing and no one can really bring you down. Being true to your call. Being ready to stand behind what you feel and think is the most important. Being ready to defend it if it is needed. But this card, not in the Rider-Waite tradition, but rather in Thoth tradition, and I always mix them. It's very much about the peak of creativity. So that this also may be a lesson that creativity is something that don't last forever. This peak of creativity is called the eye of fire. How much can you be? How long can you be in the eye of fire? Something is burning very swiftly here. And then there's time to rest. This is the culmination of energy of fire. And there comes this 10 of Wands, which is about fire extinguished. And this is the truth you will understand on your journey. Cycles. Being on point, being ready to burn yourself in a way, like a phoenix, in whatever you're doing, and then being ready to rest and re-establish yourself, rebalance yourself, regenerate. Yeah, that's the word, regenerate. You can share it with others, this new experience and new knowledge and new power of yours. Final card. Who are you when you come back? The hero returned. Oracle. Oh. Look at the color here. It's very fiery. It's funny how elements mix within the reading. Here fire is absolutely obvious, right? We have 2 pentacle cards, but 4 wands cards. So it is definitely about creating things in the material world. Let us see. Oracle. The main message is wait for important information. But of course there is more to it. The message. Be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The Oracle is a truth speaker, an insight bringer of the deck. The ancestor who will be your best outspoken girlfriend, someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In this deck, she is reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a physic priestess of ancient Greece who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bow that has sacred smoke rising out of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make an accurate evaluation of your current situation. So you may acquire a new wisdom, including insights into your current position. Extended message. Angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You are being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. That's interesting. Yeah, there is difference between what we want and what we need. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, but you will only be able to do so if you are willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you have to make or action you have to take, don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. Then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them. Yeah, so there's very much about trust, not only in yourself, but also in the greater universe around us. That is one with us, really. But what I feel here is that you, during the way, you gain insight and you are able to see messages that are coming from the places you are not used to and you weren't able to use before. Now, your third eye perhaps opens to new, resourceful places of information that is coming to you. So you open yourself to some other dimension here during the way. Okay, so this was the reading for Earth Element. Hero's Journey came to an end. I'm very happy to be able to deliver those messages for you. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great journey, my heroes. See you in next readings. Bye-bye.